Felix and the Forest of Kindness. In a peaceful forest with tall trees and a gentle stream, there lived a kind girl named Felix. She was 12 years old, with black hair and bangs. She wore a simple pink shirt and white pants. Felix loved exploring the forest and discovering new things. One sunny morning, Felix was walking by the stream, humming a tune. Suddenly, she heard a bird chirp loudly. Felix followed the sound and found a little bird stuck in a thorny bush.
"Oh no,
"Little bird," Felix said softly, carefully helping the bird out of the thorns. She wrapped the bird in her scarf, and the bird looked up at her with trusting eyes. "You're safe now," Felix said, but she knew the bird needed more help to get better. The Wise Oak's Help. Felix carefully held the bird and walked deeper into the forest to find the wise oak. The wise oak was an ancient tree, with glowing roots and bark covered in mysterious symbols. The tree was very wise and could help with many things. Felix asked, "I want to help this bird. Can you tell me what to do?" The wise oak spoke in a deep voice, "Your kindness has already helped it. But to make it strong again, you must find 3 special things: water from the crystal spring, a leaf from the golden fern, and a petal from the moonflower." Felix smiled and nodded. She was ready for the adventure. The Crystal Spring. Felix's journey to find the crystal spring was long. The forest seemed to guide her. The path was lit by glowing fireflies, and the leaves made soft sounds in the wind. When she reached the spring, a shy fox stood in her way. Felix smiled and gave the fox a shiny pebble she had found earlier. The fox sniffed it, wagged its tail, and stepped aside, letting Felix reach the sparkling water. Felix gently dipped a leaf into the water. The water sparkled like tiny stars. She smiled, knowing she had found the first gift. The Golden Fern. Next, Felix walked into a quiet grove where the golden fern grew. The grove was filled with squirrels. They were trying to gather acorns from a tall tree. Felix climbed the tree and shook the branches so the acorns fell. The squirrels were very happy and led her to the golden fern. The fern's leaves shimmered in the sunlight. Felix carefully picked one leaf, whispering her thanks to the fern. The Moonflower's Petal. As night fell, Felix found a glowing meadow. The moonflowers there bloomed in the dark, and they seemed to sing to the stars. Felix knelt down and carefully picked a glowing petal from one of the flowers. "Thank you, Moonflower," she whispered. The petal glowed in her hand as she continued her journey. Healing the bird. Felix returned to the wise oak and placed the 3 gifts, water, a fern leaf, and the moonflower petal, around the bird. As the oak spoke ancient words, the gifts began to glow. The bird's wings slowly healed and shone with golden light. The bird chirped happily and flew around Felix, then landed on her shoulder. Felix smiled and said, "Kindness can work magic."